U.S. government need to be more friendly.
Stella Lee is the CEO steering BYD's expansion in the Americas. In an exclusive interview, she said the U.S. is not part of the plan yet.
They're not ready. But then for BYD, we are ready.
What conditions would need to exist in order to consider an entry into the U.S. market?
That's a good question. You should go back to ask the DCO.
There is a new Chinese EV brand that just revealed a $10,000 car, and it is shocking the entire EV industry. Think about it, most EV automakers can't even offer something less than 30 grand. So it is no wonder that these battery-powered beauties are taking the world by storm, and China is leading the charge. But what makes this special? What kind of EV can you really get for $10,000? Is this the next big thing? The global EV market has been on a tear in recent years, with the International Energy Agency reporting that nearly 1 in 5 cars sold globally in 2023 was electric, a whopping 14 million units. This surge reflects a growing realization that transitioning to electric mobility is essential for cutting our dependence on oil and cleaning up our polluted cities. It's not just a passing trend, it's a necessary evolution to tackle the pressing challenges of our time. And when it comes to electric vehicles, China is the undisputed heavyweight champion. In 2022, the country accounted for a staggering 60% of global electric car sales. And in 2023 alone, new EV registrations in China hit 8.1 million, a 35% increase from the previous year. Meanwhile, overall sales of conventional vehicles actually declined by 8%, underscoring the sheer resilience and rising popularity of EVs in the Chinese market. Key players like BYD and Tesla. BYD has emerged as the dominant force, capturing around 35% of the Chinese EV market share, while Tesla holds a respectable 8%. This competitive landscape is a testament to the rapid evolution happening in the industry, where innovation and affordability are the keys to winning over consumers. And it is in the middle of these things that BYD released their $10,000 car. It is called the BYD Seagull, and it is a game changer. So let's see what you get for 10 grand. And you just subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss out. A new underdog. A compact EV that's been making waves in the automotive industry since its market debut in April 2023, trying to disrupt the status quo and make the dream of eco-friendly transportation a reality for cost-conscious consumers. Designed with urban dwellers in mind, the Seagull boasts a compact yet spacious hatchback design that measures 148.82 inches in length, 67.52 inches in width, and 60.63 inches in height, with a generous 98.43-inch wheelbase. This pocket-sized powerhouse comfortably seats 4 passengers, making it the perfect companion for navigating the bustling city streets. But don't let its diminutive size fool you. The Seagull packs a punch, with a single electric motor delivering 75 horsepower and an impressive torque of 99.4 pound-feet. And when it comes to range and charging, the Seagull offers 2 battery capacity options, approximately 198.85 miles and 252.82 miles on a full charge. According to the China Light Duty Vehicle Test Cycle, the vehicle's lithium iron phosphate battery, with capacities of either 30.08 kilowatt hours or 38.88 kilowatt hours, not only provides ample driving range, but also boasts fast charging capabilities. Topping up the battery to 80% can be achieved in just half an hour, making it a practical choice for the on-the-go urban commuter. See, the true innovation behind the Seagull lies in its revolutionary battery technology. Sodium-ion. This cutting-edge advancement sets the Seagull apart from the competition. Sodium-ion batteries are generally less expensive to produce than traditional lithium-ion batteries, thanks to the abundance and lower cost of sodium compared to lithium. This reduction in material costs is a driving force behind the Seagull's impressive affordability. Moreover, sodium-ion batteries offer a more environmentally friendly alternative, as they can be produced with fewer ecological impacts and reduce reliance on lithium mining, which has raised global concerns. Compared to lithium-ion batteries, sodium-ion technology has demonstrated promising performance metrics that could meet consumer expectations for range and efficiency. As this innovative battery technology continues to evolve, the Seagull's appeal as a cost-effective and eco-conscious EV option is only set to grow. The introduction of the BYD Seagull has the potential to disrupt existing automotive markets, particularly in regions like Europe and North America. With its unbeatable price point, the Seagull directly challenges higher-priced competitors, such as Tesla's Model 3 or other compact EVs that typically start at much steeper price points. This affordability could attract a new wave of first-time EV buyers who have previously been deterred by the steep price tag. To capitalize on this opportunity, BYD may employ targeted marketing strategies in regions with growing demand for affordable EVs, leveraging government incentives aimed at promoting electric vehicle adoption. The arrival of the low-cost Seagull could compel local manufacturers to reevaluate their pricing strategies and product offerings, potentially leading to a more diverse and accessible range of electric vehicles. As the global demand for affordable EVs continues to rise, the Seagull stands as a shining example of how innovation and accessibility can converge to create a brighter, greener future for all. So, what's their secret? BYD Company, founded in 1995 in Shenzhen, China, started out as a small battery manufacturer. But this company, whose name stands for Build Your Dreams, had big ambitions from the very beginning. Originally focused on nickel-cadmium batteries, BYD quickly pivoted to cutting-edge lithium-ion technology, establishing itself as a leader in battery innovation. This expertise paved the way for BYD's bold expansion into the automotive industry. In 2003, BYD made a strategic move by acquiring a struggling state-owned car company, Xi'an Qinchuan Automobile. This allowed BYD to leverage its battery know-how to develop electric vehicles that could reduce our reliance on gas-guzzling cars. Over the past 2 decades, BYD has transformed itself from a battery maker into one of the largest EV manufacturers in the world. Today, the company boasts a diverse portfolio spanning electric cars, buses, trucks, and even rail transit solutions. With over 290,000 employees and more than 30 global industrial parks, BYD is a testament to the power of technological innovation and sustainable thinking. BYD's impressive manufacturing capabilities are a key driver of its rapid growth in the EV sector. The company operates an extensive network of over 30 industrial parks worldwide, with production facilities dedicated to every aspect of vehicle manufacturing, from batteries to complete cars. This vertical integration allows BYD to maintain tight control over quality and efficiency, and with a global workforce of approximately 290,000 employees, the company has built a robust team to power its innovation and production across its diverse product lines. A crucial element of BYD's strategy is its focus on producing affordable electric vehicles for the mass market. By leveraging its expertise in battery tech and controlling the entire manufacturing process, BYD can offer competitively priced EVs without compromising quality. This approach has helped make electric cars more accessible, especially in emerging markets where cost is a primary concern. The company's commitment to affordability is evident in its product lineup, which includes a range of vehicles designed to meet various market needs and price points. From compact city cars to spacious family vehicles, BYD has developed a diverse portfolio that caters to different consumer preferences and budgets. This strategy has allowed BYD to capture a significant market share in price-sensitive regions, where the affordability of electric vehicles is a crucial factor in driving adoption. BYD's success in the electric vehicle market is not limited to passenger cars. The company has also made significant strides in the commercial vehicle sector, producing electric buses and trucks that are increasingly being adopted by cities and businesses around the world. This diversification into commercial vehicles has not only expanded BYD's revenue streams, but has also positioned the company as a key player in the broader transition to sustainable transportation solutions. When stacking up BYD against industry leader Tesla, some key differences come into focus. While BYD's market capitalization is substantial, currently hovering around $100 billion, it still trails Tesla's impressive valuation, which often exceeds $800 billion. This disparity highlights Tesla's stronger brand recognition and the market's bullish outlook on its growth prospects. The business models of the two companies also diverge significantly. Tesla has predominantly focused on the premium segment, offering high-performance electric vehicles with advanced autonomous driving capabilities. In contrast, BYD has taken a more diversified approach, catering to both consumer and commercial markets with a wide range of products, from affordable passenger cars like the Seagull priced around $10,000 to buses and trucks. This strategy has allowed BYD to capture a larger share of emerging markets where cost is a critical factor. Furthermore, BYD's strong presence in its home market of China, which is the world's largest electric vehicle market, provides the company with a solid foundation for growth and expansion. The Chinese government's supportive policies towards electric vehicles have created a favorable environment for BYD to master one major thing that no other EV manufacturer was able to do: BYD's vertical integration and cost advantage. You want to know the secret behind BYD's domination in the electric vehicle space? It all comes down to one little word: integration. Let me explain. See, vertical integration is like having your own personal supply chain genie. Instead of relying on a bunch of outside suppliers, these savvy EV makers bring the whole production process under one roof. From raw materials to final assembly, they've got it on lockdown. And BYD, they've taken this concept to a whole new level. Imagine being able to whip up your dream EV without waiting on anyone else. That's the kind of power BYD wields. They produce most of their own components: batteries, motors, axles, you name it. Even their fancy thermal management systems and wiring harnesses come from their very own FinDreams technology. Talk about quality control, but the real magic happens when you factor in logistics. BYD just launched their own car transport ship, the BYD Explorer 1, capable of hauling a whopping 5,000 vehicles at a time. No more relying on outside shippers and their unpredictable schedules. BYD's got this transportation on lock. And let's not forget about those precious raw materials. BYD's been making some serious power moves, securing stakes in lithium mines from Brazil to Africa. With a stranglehold on the supply chain, BYD can keep their costs down and their production humming along without a hitch. Now, you might be wondering how this stacks up against the big boys, like Tesla. Well, let me tell you, BYD's putting them to shame in the vertical integration department. While Tesla still relies on a network of outside suppliers for crucial components, BYD's got a vice grip on every step of the process. Just take the pandemic, for example. When global supply chains were crumbling, BYD's vertically integrated model allowed them to weather the storm with ease. No delays, no disruptions. They just kept on cranking out those EVs while the competition was scrambling. Now, that's what I call resilience. See, vertical integration isn't just a fancy buzzword. It's the secret sauce that's helping them leave the competition in the dust. By controlling every aspect of production, BYD is able to offer top-notch quality at unbeatable prices. And let's be real, this is clearly evident on their products. But don't just take my word for it, compare the BYD lineup with their rivals, and you will see what I mean. BYD versus Tesla. In the middle of all of this happening, Tesla has responded with their upcoming Model 2. The Tesla is an eagerly anticipated electric vehicle that aims to redefine affordability in the electric car market. Set to launch in early 2025, the Model 2 is expected to have a starting price of around $25,000, targeting a segment that has been largely underserved, particularly for budget-friendly electric options. This model will feature a hatchback design, positioning it as a direct competitor to vehicles like the Chevrolet Bolt EV and potentially the Chevrolet Equinox EV if it opts for an SUV style. And manufacturing plans for the Model 2 include production at various Tesla gigafactories around the world, including locations in Mexico, Berlin, and Shanghai. This strategy aims to achieve significant production numbers and cater to diverse markets effectively. The design of the Model 2 is compact, reminiscent of the Model Y, but smaller in proportions. Inside, it will feature a minimalist cabin dominated by a 15-inch touchscreen, with fewer luxury elements compared to higher-end models like the Model 3. Features such as ambient LED lights and ventilated seats will be available as options, but overall, the focus will be on keeping costs down while still providing essential technology. Tesla will likely lean on minimalism, potentially including features like a simplified steering wheel and basic materials. In terms of performance, the Model 2 is projected to offer a range of approximately 250 to 300 miles on a full charge, depending on battery configurations. It may utilize lithium iron phosphate batteries, which are known for their safety and longevity. While Tesla's advanced 4680 batteries could enhance performance, they might be reserved for more expensive models to maintain their exclusivity. The Model 2 is expected to achieve a top speed of at least 125 miles per hour and accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 4 to 6 seconds. millions depending on the variant. Plus, advanced technologies such as Tesla's autopilot suite will be integrated, offering semi-autonomous driving capabilities that enhance long-distance travel convenience. The vehicle is also expected to incorporate innovative production methods aimed at reducing costs and improving efficiency. As Tesla prepares for the launch of the Model 2, it positions itself strategically within a competitive landscape that includes not only established brands, but also emerging electric vehicle manufacturers. The anticipated features and pricing suggest that the Model 2 could significantly impact the electric vehicle market by making sustainable transportation more accessible to a broader audience, just like the Seagull. But here is the thing: while both vehicles aim to capture the growing demand for electric cars, they cater to different segments of the market. The Tesla Model 2 is positioned as a more technologically advanced vehicle with premium features and performance metrics that rival higher-end models. In contrast, the BYD Seagull focuses on delivering essential functionality at an unbeatable price point, appealing to first-time electric vehicle buyers or those seeking an economical solution for city driving. So if they want to enter the US market, their work is already cut out for them. They will know exactly what position they will enter in. But there is a problem. Let's dissect it. The US market dynamics. Cracking the US market poses significant hurdles for the Chinese automaker BYD, especially given the recent policy shifts. The Biden administration has imposed a daunting 100% tariff on electric vehicles imported from China. This strategic move aims to protect domestic manufacturers by curbing the influx of low-priced foreign competition and encouraging American consumers to favor domestically produced vehicles. Consequently, this hefty tariff renders BYD's budget-friendly Seagull model exceedingly expensive for the majority of US buyers, presenting a substantial obstacle for the company's entry into the market. However, confronting tariffs is merely the beginning of BYD's challenges. Established US car manufacturers such as Ford and General Motors are fully alert to the prospective threat from Chinese EV newcomers like the Seagull. These automotive powerhouses are rapidly accelerating their EV developments, intent on safeguarding their shares in the market from what's perceived as an impending Chinese incursion. Compounding BYD's difficulties are the escalating cybersecurity concerns, with anxieties mounting over potential data privacy vulnerabilities inherent in vehicles produced in China. Should BYD find a path around these significant barriers, the remarkably low price point of $10,000 for the Seagull could dramatically alter the competitive landscape. This price starkly contrasts with the starting prices of many American EVs, typically set at $30,000 or above, making the Seagull a highly attractive proposition for urbanites and price-sensitive consumers alike. Its unparalleled affordability might prompt American auto manufacturers to reassess their pricing models and broaden their EV portfolios to maintain a competitive edge. So what did BYD do to tackle these daunting challenges? BYD is eyeing a strategic manufacturing foothold in Mexico. By leveraging the USMCA trade agreement, vehicles produced south of the border can be exported to the US without facing those punishing Chinese tariffs. BYD envisions factories in Mexican states like Durango and Nuevo Leon, churning out EVs for both local and North American markets. This move doesn't just sidestep the tariff trap, it also positions BYD advantageously within Mexico's rapidly growing automotive export sector. And by tapping into Mexico's lower labor costs while maintaining quality control, BYD can bolster its supply chain efficiency and keep prices ultra competitive. Make no mistake, the obstacles facing BYD in the US market are daunting. Tariffs, fierce competition, and cybersecurity concerns loom large. But by strategically manufacturing in Mexico and leveraging its aggressive pricing, BYD just might pull off the ultimate underdog triumph, disrupting the mighty American automotive landscape. But the crazy part is that they already exploring so many other markets. Let's start in Southeast Asia, where BYD has made some serious inroads in countries like Thailand and Indonesia. By setting up local manufacturing plants, they're able to cater to the growing demand for electric vehicles in the region. In Thailand, they've teamed up with local companies to produce electric buses and passenger cars, taking full advantage of government incentives aimed at promoting eco-friendly transportation. These local assembly lines not only keep costs down, but they also give BYD a serious competitive edge against other players in the market. Moving over to Europe, BYD has set its sights on the commercial vehicle segment, particularly electric buses. they've secured some major contracts in cities like London and Paris, where stricter environmental regulations are pushing for cleaner public transport solutions. But BYD isn't stopping there. They're also establishing a robust supply chain within Europe to reduce logistics costs and ensure they're playing by the local rules. And just to keep things interesting, they've even introduced their Auto 3 passenger car to tap into the growing consumer appetite for affordable EVs. Now let's head to Latin America, where BYD has targeted markets like Brazil and Mexico. They've invested in manufacturing facilities to churn out electric buses tailored to urban transit needs. In Brazil, for instance, BYD has become a major player in the electric bus scene, providing sustainable solutions that align perfectly with the government's push for clean energy initiatives. By setting up local production, BYD is not only strengthening its presence in the region, but also supporting the broader sustainability goals. So what's really fueling BYD's global domination? Well, the major thing is government subsidies. In China, between 2018 and 2022, the company raked in a staggering $3.7 billion in direct subsidies, making them the biggest recipient among Chinese manufacturers. In 2022 alone, they scored a cool $1.7 billion in purchase subsidies for about 1,400,000 new energy vehicles sold. These juicy incentives have seriously slashed their production costs, allowing them to offer competitive pricing strategies that have consumers drooling. And while the subsidies are more pronounced in China, some local governments in Southeast Asia and Europe have also introduced modest incentive programs to encourage EV adoption. Things like tax breaks and rebates for electric bus purchases have indirectly benefited BYD as they expand their operations. These measures help create a friendly environment for BYD's products and drive broader acceptance of EV tech. But as China starts to phase out those direct purchase subsidies by 2023, BYD will have to rely more on its established brand reputation and the cost advantages it's gained through its vertical integration strategies. And do you know what they did with all this financial support? Price war. And the ongoing electric vehicle price war is reshaping the automotive landscape, creating both challenges and opportunities for various manufacturers. One company that is strategically positioned to benefit from this competitive climate is none other than BYD. As prices for electric cars continue to decline, BYD's comprehensive approach to manufacturing, affordability, and market reach places it in a favorable position to capitalize on these developments. One of the most significant advantages BYD holds in the current price war is its extensive expertise in battery production. And remember, BYD is not only an automobile manufacturer, but also one of the largest battery producers globally. This vertical integration allows the company to control costs effectively, as it produces the batteries that power its vehicles in-house. By having direct access to battery technology, BYD can innovate and optimize its production processes to keep costs down, which is crucial in a market where competitors are racing to lower prices. See, electric cars are getting cheaper, and people are loving it. Imagine cruising in a sleek, eco-friendly ride without breaking the bank. That's exactly what BYD is offering with their affordable electric vehicles. The BYD Seagull is a symbol of that, a budget-friendly electric car that's turning heads. Now, folks who might have stuck with gas guzzlers are giving electric a second look, and it is in the middle of all of this that Tesla started a price war, and now everyone's joining in. BYD's slashing prices left and right, making their cars even more tempting. It's like a buffet of affordable electric options out there. BYD's smart move, they're not just competing on price, they're becoming the go-to brand for wallet-friendly EVs. Seeing this, governments are jumping on the electric bandwagon too. They're offering sweet deals and incentives to make these cars even more affordable. BYD's reputation is giving them a leg up, helping them cash in on these trends. This price war is sparking innovation too. BYD's pouring money into research, cooking up cool new features like super efficient batteries and self-driving tech. They're not just keeping up, they're racing ahead. They've got factories worldwide, ready to crank out cars as fast as people want them. When demand surges, BYD's right there to meet it. This allows BYD to adapt quickly to local market demands and regulations. This flexibility is crucial in the fast-evolving EV landscape. And guess what? This price war is bringing in a whole new crowd. People who never thought they'd go electric are suddenly curious. As electric cars become the new normal, BYD's perfectly positioned to welcome these eco-conscious newbies. EVs. The influx of new EV buyers is exciting. These aren't just early adopters anymore, they're everyday people making a conscious choice for a cleaner future. And as more people switch to electric, we'll see a snowball effect, more charging stations, better infrastructure, and even more affordable options. Their strategy is brilliant. By focusing on affordability, they're tapping into a massive market of budget-conscious consumers who want to go green without breaking the bank. It's not just about selling cars, it's about changing the way we think about transportation. But what's your thoughts on this? Let's know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next video.